Well, welcome once again to another thrilling instalment of the Sunday Night Grand Prix. We're at the Dragon Trail Garden Circuit, nestled in the foothills around the Croatian coastline. A wonderful venue for a wonderful car, the 1965 Mini Cooper S. And what a grid we've got today. 13 of these amazing machines lined up with Callum Jones, Lofty Magic on pole, John O'Glavin, Alex Burgess, George Turner, Jay Aberland, Alistair Charlton completing the top 6 from qualifying. And we're ready for the start now. Their little pokey engines absolutely screaming. And they're off, I think. Lofty obviously gets away well. Everyone else is wheel spinning all over the place. Heading now towards turn 1. Lofty in his Ben & Jerry's sponsored car. The Breakup Mini. Closely followed by John O'Glavin. I think it's Alex Burgess in third as they come to the first set of corners now. And what's happening? Everyone's getting through. Oh. Someone's on the grass, heading down the straight now for the first time. It's Lofty, John O'Burgers. Kiki in 4th, Alistair 5th. Simon Delamere we see here in 6th as we head towards the hairpin for the first time. Oh, Dean Holloway diving there up the inside. Everyone's all over the place. Lofty, Jono, Burgers, Charlton, Delamere, Holloway. These two are close now. It's two wonderfully liveried cars flying through the middle section of the lap. Now, and Dean Holloway's gone wide and he's run onto the gravel. And there's a whole load of cars together here, and it's Jack Holloway, Dean Holloway, George Turner on the inside. Stocker runs wide, Chun's in there as well, Turner on the inside, Holloway on the outside. He's got Holloways all over him actually. The whole field ploughing along to end the first lap. There's a few running wide. It's Holloway and Chun in the wall. Afterwards sent towards the back of the grid. Lofty leads. Glavin second, Burgers third. These guys comfortably ahead of Charlton, Delamere, Kiki Bedo, George Turner. Dean Holloway, a good showing in 8th there for the Martini liveried car. But he's got Haberland on the inside. The chicanes, perfect driving. There's a bit of bumping, a bit of scraping. There's a cone gone flying. Dan Fuel representing Mr. Bean. Guz one. Chum there. Sponsored by Shell Oils. Holloway in 13th. Let's get some information on here. Can we play with this camera? I don't know. Lofty leads. Into lap 2 of 4. Glavin and Burgess not too far behind, keeping tabs on the leader if he makes a mistake. Jono making absolutely zero effort to put a livery on that car. Burgess again with so many sponsors, we just don't know who he likes. Charlton, Delamere in 5th, Turner in 6th, Haberland 7th. And then there's a good battle here between Guzzlebucket, Ghetto King and Chun. And Holloway's in there too. 3 abreast as we go into the final corner. And there's a tap. Guzzlebucket's run wide. Where's Holloway? He's miles behind. Jack Holloway really struggling with these minis. Back to the front, it's Lofty Magic taking the chicanes for the 3rd time. Clavin behind. These 3 absolutely dominating this race. Miles ahead of Charlton, who's run wide through the chicane. He's still got Delamere behind. George Turner creeping up. He's creeping up very quickly. That's an overtake down the straight. Sheer corner exit speed from the chicane there, powering past in these rather underpowered machines. Haberland in 7th, chasing them down. Then it's all going off back here. It's Guzzlebucket versus Feather Boy. Bit of paint swapping. Oh, there's someone's run wide. It's Stocker. All I can hear is the screech of tyres. These lot are all over each other's for the low points positions. Chun across the grass. He's battling with Stocker and Feather Boy. And the leaders now just about to start the final lap, but we're here at the back end of the grid watching a real squabble over 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. Chun's flashing his lights, he wants past. Happening further up the order. It's now very close between Delamere and Nevins. Of course, these beautiful machines, they're absolute British icons of the 60s. I actually bought one for my first wife, Rosemary, and a fantastic little car, but she got rear-ended, unfortunately, before we divorced. Charlton in 4th. Should hold on to that, barring any major mishaps. Turner in 5th. Delamere and Haberland still close. Guzzlebucket and Stocker look to have got ahead of Dean. Chun, it's opened up a bit at the back. I'd say the closest battle now is here for 6th place, and it's Delamere and Haberland. Down through the infield section for the last time. And Delamere's run wide. That's given Haberland a run, and he's on the inside. And the inside again. And he's just ahead. Meanwhile at the front it's Lofty crossing the line to win the first round of this Sunday night. Clavin in 2nd and Burgess in 3rd. These 3 really untouchable at the front here today. Alistair Charlton 4th. Turner in 5th. And then it's still Haberland ahead of Delamere for 6th and 7th. Dan Fuel, a good result there in 8th in the Mr. Bean car. Stocko in 9th. And then this is really close back here. It's Dean Holloway takes 10th ahead of Kiki and Simon Chun. And then now we're all just waiting for Holloway. And he finally plods along to finish the race. There we go, there we have it. That was Minis at Dragon Trail.